Tyson was out with him, gave him his wings. A few niggas cheaper the beam. He was born, though with die. Guess we all get him wrong. More money, more motive. Life as we know it. Not how it should be, but it's the laws of nature. You know it dies. 3 decades and counting.
Welcome, welcome.
Same time. A toast to the official. Survivors of the urban corner Cold War. Never compromise. Not believing in comfort. Ain't no oppositions that split their path. It's preordained. I salute y'all. God.
Who watching next tomorrow morning?
Dr. Brian.
Welcome.
Dr. Brian again.
Oh.
Let's go.
That's all we have for the commercials.
Yeah. Always a cycle. Human life's low forward. Feel like some rock and roll back city. It's like so right. Speak a boy.
Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, he saw a lane, and you saw the explosiveness.
Pass to Mullen. Three-pointer. Carries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Floyd passes to Matthews. Beasley outside. Fades. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
Thomas passes to Cousins. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Richmond. The three from Hill. Another three for Richmond.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Beasley outside. And Matthews kicks to Kemp. Fires from the wing. And that's off the glass and in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Thomas. Mullen for three. Knocks down the three ball. Mullen's got a couple of threes now in the first for Richmond.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Here's Cousins. And the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in,
Yeah, like a safety back there.
there's no way he's missing a
Safety back there.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Up top, Cousins. And Cousins with the double.
Yeah, and the long reach of Cousins really enables him to hammer home some skyscraping games.
Pass to Floyd. Back to Beasley. Outside Kemp. Fader on the way. Good work there as it goes. Kemp's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
On target from the court. Not everybody has a great feel for that shot.
Beasley. A piece of it. And so is Richmond. Holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Richmond.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
We've got Jones is out there. Then there's Lewis. And it's Mullen in at the small forward position.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
We've got Toppin. He's out there with Gooden. And it's Strother in at the three, the small forward. Glenn shot is off. Richmond leading by 11. Bosch finds Porter. Down low. Here's Jones. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. Jones has got 5.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They're going to show some.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Timeout, timeout. Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Grant Hill is checked in for Richmond. Thomas comes in for Herbert Jones. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Jokic. Here's Floyd. Now Matthews. Jokic with his screen on Mullen. Just 4 to shoot. Matthews passes to Morgan. Over Porter. A nice shot by Morgan.
Off the catch, she's right in rhythm. Great possession.
1:29 left in the first half of the game. And here's Hill for 3. It's good from long range. He's got 6.
Okay.
Miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Porter. Michael Beasley picking up that last basket. There's the 3. And there's Grant Hill on the assist by Bosch. Hill's got 9 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
That one's good, and the Richmond lead has got back down to 14 on those points from Floyd.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Over Matthews. And it's good off the back rim and in. Mullen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
So it is Richmond with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Okay. No, it's not.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Chris Mullin has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Mullin is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then there's Hill. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rodman in at the four-man position. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Just 5 on the clock. Mullin with the three. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show.
Outside Matthews. Tries from the block. Rodman grabs the miss. Richmond leading by 17. And it's good, 2 points. Cousins has got 6 points.
And his inside game is about as good as it gets. Cousins loves operating out of that low block, and there isn't much any opposing defense can do to stop him.
They set the pick. Here's Beasley. He drives in, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Pulls it up. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Mullin's got 19 points.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs him.
Right around a minute and a half play here in the third quarter. Floyd passes to Kemp. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points for him.
Yeah, good touch on the inside shot. You don't want to overpower that.
Outside Mullin, he just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
This piece. Yeah, ref me that spot. I don't know. Maybe you want to do it.
Unreal what he's doing here tonight. Sleepy Floyd is Superman. He's on a whole different level out there.
Now here is Hill. 5 points in the game so far. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
When the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Beasley. He has 6. Pass to Floyd.
Oh,
Drew the foul. He's hit the three-point bucket. Where he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
yeah.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well.
Just put on sugar.
Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
And some changes here for Richmond. Bosch is checked in for Rodman. Herbert Jones comes in for Grant Hill. And Porter subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And he nails the third. And it's Jones with the ball for Richmond. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Count that bucket.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Now here's Thomas. And Posey kicks to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Nice D from Cousins. And so it's Richmond controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Bolted out there with Beasley. Then there's Sean Kemp. Then it's Matthews. And it's Cowings in at the 5, down low. Now Hill. Michael Beasley missing on the 3. And the basket by Hill.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
Hill's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Here's Floyd. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Pass to Cousins. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. Mullen's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Cowan. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Caught the defense sleeping and sets up a wide open shot.
Richmond leading by 23. Here's Beasley. Here's Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Right side Hill. Outside Mullen. From downtown, Kemp with the rebound. Matthews against Hill. And Matthews kicks to Beasley. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Mullen. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Floyd. He's guarded by Thomas. On the wing, Mullen. Over Beasley. And Mullen gets it to go on the assist by Thomas.
And it's just competing.
Welcome. Let's go. Support the stream. Keep the cash of dollar bait fire.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket is good.
Well, look at what he's done in this game. You can't stop him when he's red hot like this.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Floyd. For the 3. It's the three-point bomb.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Launches a 3, and the basket by Hill.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Chris Mullen. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. Barnes out there with Jamison. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Marin in at the shooting guard. And for Richmond, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Dennis Rodman is out there with Hill. Then it's Mullen. And it's Thomas in at the 1.
Here we go.
And it's Richmond to start out.
Chris.
Cousins against Şengün. And that one's good. Cousins.
Hey, DeMarcus Cousins is really an effective guy inside. Give him the ball.
Outside, Jamison. Hill against Barnes. Young, no good. Here's Hill. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Inside, Hill can be a problem, finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
Pass to Marin. Here's Jamison. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And the D has to clog up the mid-range better.
Thomas against Young. Thomas goes in. And Cousins kicks to Hill. From the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. Shoots over Cousins. Barnes can't get it to go. And so Thomas will bring it up for Richmond. Baseline jumper. Mullen's shot is off. Here's Jamison. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How about Antoine Jamison using a mix of size and power to find himself an easy one in close?
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
Yeah, and you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Jamison. Who's watching here? Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And such a valuable high percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
For 3, Hill. It's rebounded by Marin. Hill's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Young drives in. Pass to Marin. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for Richmond. Jones comes in for Hill, and Porter subbed in for Mullen. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Jamison.
It's good from Barnes on the assist by Owen.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And it's Richmond's ball. They trail by 1. And Thomas has it in the corner. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Porter. Left side, Jones. And stolen by Barnes. In the corner, it's Owen. Drills the three-pointer. Outside, Thomas. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Open is out there with Thompson. And it's Strawther in at the 2 spot. And so is Jones. He'll bring it up for Richmond. 4-point game. And that one's good by Bosch.
Just going to work on the interior. Bosch is all about taking these high percentage shots.
Stolen by Jones. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got his first basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on your block.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
And some changes here for Richmond. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Lewis. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Jones. And we're about a minute into the second quarter play. Young is double. Outside, Jamison. Just 5 to shoot. And Plumlee kicks to Young. This one for 3. And Thomas with the block.
You know, it's a big bonus whenever Thomas comes up with the block shot now. He's not a big guy, but giving you good work defensively there.
Nice recognition of the closing defender. Got it away there in a hurry.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Richmond. .139 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Wilkes. Outside, Jamison. A floater. Rebound by Grant Hill. And it's Richmond's ball. Outside Mullen. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And the basket by Hill.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Outside, Jamison. Back to Young. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Outside Mullen. From past the arc. Another 3 for Richmond.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's Richmond with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Right back after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Chris Mullen has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Isaiah Thomas. Still out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Mullen in at the 2. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
For 3, Hill. Rebound by Jamison. Hill's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Pass to Marin. Now here's Jamison. He's guarded by Cousins. That one's good, and the Richmond lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Antoine Jamison.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
He scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort. And with authority, Jamison leaps up for the rim before the defense has a chance to stop.
Thomas kicks to Cousins. Outside Hill. Shoots the three. Connects from three-point range. Hill's got 8.
Good job getting a nice look on that jumper there.
Hill's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That'll be his second foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
Timeout.
Porter's checked in for Grant Hill. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Here's Boucher. Got it from 16 feet.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And it's Porter with the ball for Richmond. On the wing, Mullen. The three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Mullen's got the lead up to 10 now for Richmond.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Mullen dominate like this. He's putting on an absolute scoring clinic right now.
Pass to Boucher. And the three off target. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Mullen up top. Beyond the arc. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Boucher. Thomas covering. 6 on the shot clock. Richmond leading by 13. Outside Mullen. Here's the three. Another three for Richmond.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside Jamison. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's Richmond with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Antoine Jamison out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Trey Young. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Marin in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Marin. Back to Young. Now here's Jamison. Puts up a three. He drills the three.
And we see this sometimes from Jamison. This guy has the ability to catch fire and go into a zone.
Now Thomas. Four on the clock. Fires from way outside. touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
It's a 16-point game. Jamison left side. Barnes outside. Young, a screen on him.
Jameson.
Here's Young. Releases from 15. Got it to go.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
Thomas off the glass.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock.
It misses. Richmond leading by 16. Ejected by Young.
And time that one just right. That'll fire up Young and his team. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing it.
He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
You got it up.
Jacks up a three. Doesn't get that one. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Hey, Young.
Switch.
Şengün with a screen on Thomas. And the rejection by Cousins.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
Thomas goes in. Outside, Rodman. Now Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the bomb from deep. Will go right down.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chris Mullin. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Odin. Barry is out there with Nate Robinson. And it's Marin in at the shooting guard position. And for Richmond, Rodman is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Hill. Then it's Mullen. And it's Thomas in at the point guard.
Here we go.
Now Robinson. Here's Marin. Pass to Robinson. Here's Wolf. Takes the three. Throws it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Fires the three.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous, a consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Barry the pass to Odin. And here is Robinson. The trade. Greenhill grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mullen kicks to Hill. Three-pointer. Another three for Richmond.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Pass to Barry. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. Mullen with the three. The putback. Tries again. And the layup good by Cousins.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Here's Marin. That one's off. Still out of sync. Right side Hill. Takes a three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Look, he wasn't going to miss that opportunity. He saw the open man and took advantage.
And some changes here for Richmond. Jones checked in for Hill. And Porter subbed in for Mullen. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Robinson. Pass to Wolf. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Richmond's ball. And that one's good by Porter.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Robertson. Robinson misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Jones. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Robinson, that's good.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
It's Porter outside, hands it from downtown. Porter's got 5 minutes. And so it's Richmond up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Richmond?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes It spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
They got Mullen. Jones is out there at court. Then it's Lewis, and it's Bosch in at center. Foster is out there with those two moves. Then it's Odin. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Brand in at the 4 spot. Now it's Foster finishing it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And for Richmond, they've got Porter. Mullen is out there with Lewis. Then there's Chris Bosch. And it's Jones in at the 2 spot.
Substitution on the court.
Odin with the ball. He has yet to score. The shot by Marin, no good. Lewis on the way. Outside Mullen. From outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
Elton Brand's checked in for Cummings. We've got 1:48 left here in the second. Brand, that's good. And Robinson with the assist. Brand's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Lewis. Thomas passes to Mullen. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Richmond.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Richmond. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And look at the effort level Lewis is delivering, outplaying his opponent.
Robinson drives in, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Thomas kicks to Mullen. Lets it go from deep, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
No good from Brand. Richmond leading by 19. Outside Bosch. Pass to Thomas. Bosch kicks to Lewis. And Thomas has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Mullen with the 3. Another 3 for Richmond.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Richmond cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Chris Mullen has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've got Oden. Nate Robinson is out there with Barry, and it's Wolf. At the 4. Mullen for 3. Another 3 for Richmond.
And right now, he is cooking. His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
Here's Barry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On the wing, Hill. 6 points for him. Oh, good on the 3. Here's Barry. Over Thomas. Off target from the wing. Oden against Hill. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Hill's got 9 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Robinson. Pass to Wolf. A 3-pointer is right on target. Wolf got his second bucket.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
The shot's good from Mullen.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's a 3-point shooting lead. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Mullen with the 3. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Mullen's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Marin. Launches it. Wolf's shot's good. Wolf got 6 points in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Thomas kicks to Mullen. Shoots. Robinson pulls it in.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Mullen with the 3. Another 3 for Richmond.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And so it's Richmond ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got McCollum. Lewis is out there with Herbert Jones. Then it's Porter, and it's Bosch in at the 5 spot. Here's Robinson, pass to Marin. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. So it's Richmond now. And here's Jones. Back to McCollum. Fires for 3. Drops in the tray. McCollum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, he's around a 40% career shooter from 3. McCollum adding another 3 to his prolific talent.
And it's Oden finishing it off.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Wasted no time on that one.
Get a defender out there. You cannot leave Jones alone in the corner. Come on.
Here's Marin. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Marin's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. And that one's good by Porter.
Once he took off on the drive, he never looked back.
Porter's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Marin the pass to Robinson. Here's Wolf. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
3 points.
Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Lewis. Outside, Jones. The 3. Another 3 for Richmond.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Back to Robinson. Sean Lewis pulls it in. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Pass to Barry. Now here is Robinson. The three-pointer no good. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Lewis gets the bucket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Robinson for 3. And it's Robinson again missing. Lewis left side. Fires from deep. A putback and Bosch able to finish.
You have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Time that tip perfectly.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chris Mullin. Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And it's Richmond to start out. Outside, Rodman. Back to Thomas. Outside, Mullen. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Here's Parker Tyus. Pass to Dampier. There's a screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That way.
Outside Mullen. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Mullen's got 6 points.
Well, you know that's the name of the game these days. Hit threes, spread out that defense.
Good on the triple.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And here's Hill for three. Another three for Richmond.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Pass to Redmond. Now Adebayo. And it's sent back by Hill.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Kicks it out to Rodman. Lets it go with the three. Hill, no good. Here's Bowen, defended by Mullen. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Cousins. Thomas dishes to Rodman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Cousins, no good. Here's Wedman. Rodman covering. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Pulls up on the way. Redmond pulls it in. Here's Bowen. From deep three-point territory. They shot off that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Richmond ahead. Up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Richmond.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Flashes out there, Lewis. Then it's Mullen. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Porter with the ball. Such a wide open look.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Is out there with the bucket. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
From deep, another three for Richmond.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Peterson the pass to Ibaka. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter. Work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
And some changes here for Richmond. Hill, he's checked in for Lewis. And Thomas subbed in for Jones. And here's Hill for three. Drains the three-pointer. Hill's got 6 points.
Well, that's the look you're hoping to get every time up the floor.
Murray bowls. Hill with some nice D.
And not even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Dampier, no good. Richmond leading by 9. And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. Bosch has got his first 2 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this gap.
Driving to the basket.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
.40 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Murray Boyle. No good from outside. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Bowen. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And Bowen is selective when it comes to shooting, but they're showing some assertiveness inside.
And here's Hill for 3. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Dampier. Here's the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Richmond enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Grant Hill has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Now, here's Mullen. Another 3 for Richmond.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Cousins. Still scoreless. Mullen's shot is off. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Now here's Rothman. The train. Another 3 for Richmond.
This has been an incredible offensive performance.
Mullins got 4 threes on 5 attempts, really getting it done outside. Chris Mullen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Dampier. To the right side. Pocket 6. Parker Tyus can't hit. Richmond leading by 16. For 3. Hill. You can't hit that shot. Here's Wedman. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Cousins pulls it in. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Here's Hill. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Hill's got 13 points.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
Dampier. Rebounded by Richmond. Outside Mullen. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mullen's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4 or 5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's West. Misses from short range. Richmond leading by 18. From past the arc. And it's Mullen that time on the assist by Bosch. 18 points for him.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Bowen. 5 points in the game. Ibaka with the screen on Bosch. Here's Bowen. No good on the 3. Mullen for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Richmond with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Yo, whose man's is Thomas?
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
Here's Dampier, following the 3 by Richmond that went in. And the rejection by Cousins. Thomas kicks to Cousins. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Richmond.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones. Well, for his position, DeMarcus Cousins has a great build, capable of being a physical big man, but also pretty agile for his size and able to adapt to his opponent.
Richmond on D, following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Shots good by Dampier.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look from it.
The shot's good from Mullen.
And Mullen isn't deterred by the defense. When he's got position inside, he's incredible at finishing over size.
Here's Parker Tyus. And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponents.
Rebound by Parker Tyus. Cousins has gone 1 of 4 so far. Pass to Parker Tyus. Here's Dampier for 3, and Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And Richmond making a change here. Here's Parker Tyus. Pass to Bowen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dampier. There's the triple. Good D by Thomas.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And there it is for him.
Refusing to back down. They put the contact on him, and he just ignored it.
Here's Parker Tyus. Lewis covering. Stolen by Lewis. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And Richmond making a change here. Here's Dampier. Guarded by Porter. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Dampier.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Jones. Kicks it out to Mullen. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bowen. Rebounded by Richmond. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Bosch with the bucket.
Yeah, for still being fairly new to the league, you gotta love the vision Jones brings.
Here's Dampier. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Chris Mullen. Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. Campbell is out there with Lucas. And at Faisar in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Richmond, we've got Hill. Isaiah Thomas out there with Mullen. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rodman in at the power forward position.
Here we go.
Here's Sprewell. Pass to Lucas. Now Campbell. Shot clock at 6. To the left side wing. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And the 3-ball is good.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help this confidence.
Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. For 3, Hill. Another 3 for Richmond.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Pass to Campbell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Lucas. To the inside. Pass to Campbell.
Watch the screen.
Going inside. Here's Faisal. Right there. He can't get that one to fall. On the wing, Mullen. Over Sprewell. And it's Mullen that time on the assist by Thomas. Mullen's got 5 now.
And love watching Mullen shoot the ball. A terrific score, especially from the mid-range.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul. And some changes here for Richmond. Jones comes in for Grant Hill, and Porter subbed in for Mullen. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Lucas. Hudson brings the double team. And here's Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you know the three-point shot is a work in progress for Brown. So it's a great sign when he's knocking him down.
Porter finds Thomas. Now here's Cousins. Tight defense on him. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Richmond.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And it's good for 2.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And so it's Richmond heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Richmond.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
We got Brian Scalabrine. Smith is out there with Brown. And there's Campbell. And it's Reed in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Richmond making a change here. Hill's checked in. Here is Scalabrine. Campbell kicks to Brown. 5 to shoot. Walk up 2 there.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And it's Porter with the ball for Richmond. Mullen with the 3. Good. A nice assist from Porter. Mullen's got the lead up to 11 now for Richmond.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Towns a screen on Mullen. And here's Brown outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 8.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Listen, I really like the game of Michael Brown Jr. He's got such an advanced feel for the game. Nice length at about 6'5". For him, it's about adding strength, growing into his body, because the skill is already there.
Thomas checked in for Richmond. 1:46 left to play here in the half. Thomas covering. With the step back. Here's Campbell. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Lewis with the 3. They get the rebound. Wash kicks to Lewis. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lewis has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Richmond.
And this is why Lewis takes so many of those threes, because of his ability to knock them down.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Mullen with the 3. No good. His first miss after 3 makes.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Lucas. He's guarded by Thomas. And sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Back to Lewis. This one for 3. Goes back up. And the layup's good off the glass. Bosch has got his first points in this one.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
And so it's Richmond enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Chris Mullen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Isaiah Thomas out there at Mullen. Then it's Rodman. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Hill at the small forward. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Outside for Thomas. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Takes the 3. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Thomas. Hill's got 9 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Campbell. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
No good from Cousins.
I'm open right here.
Lucas inside. Rodman cover. Lucas, that's good.
Well, so important to get points in the paint. Makes it a lot harder on the defense.
Pass to Cousins. The inside shot. Drops in the layup for two. And Richmond leads by 18.
If he's not a sure thing in the paint, Cousins is pretty close.
Timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Porter's checked in for Hill. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Lucas the basketball. Back to Lucas. Pass to Sprewell. Launches a three. Hits it from three-point range. Sprewell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about Sprewell? They're dropping one from deep. Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that three-pointer.
Mullen with the three. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Lucas. Back to Brown. There's the pick. Nails the 16-footer. Brown's got 10 points.
Oh, beautiful. Brown's shot mechanics are clean and consistent.
Porter kicks to Thomas. On the wing, Mullen. Fires the three. Rebounded by Bayshaw. Here's Sprewell, guarded by Porter. Pass to Lucas. Brown outside. Carries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a groove Brown is in. His team has needed him to score. Time and time again, he's delivered.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Well, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. From deep three-point land, and he was able to put up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Richmond in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lucas is out there with Campbell. And it's Faystar in at the 5. Showing the moves down low. Here's Thomas. And down goes the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's the floater. Richmond leading by 17. And stolen by Lucas. And they're pushing it up. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Mullen. Now,
well, for his position, DeMarcus Cousins has a great build, capable of being a physical big man, but also pretty agile for his size and able to adapt to his opponent.
And he makes the first.
Let it go, baby.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
This is where we see Cousins a lot. He's always up there among the league leaders in free throw attempts. It's so hard to handle in the post. The D just never knows what to do with him.
Pass to Sprewell. Fires it up. There's the jumper. Nice one. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Richmond. And it's Mullen that time on the assist by Cousins. Mullen's got 20 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Pass to Bason. And stolen by Cousins. Outside Mullen. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sprewell. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Richmond's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Back to Mullen. Outside Hill. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Chris Mullen. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now the starting group for the visitors. Then there's Murray. Then there's Yao. And it's Johnson in at the 2-guard spot. And for Richmond, we've got Hill. Rodman is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Thomas. And it's Mullen in at the 2.
Here we go.
Here's Yao.
Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it's Richmond's ball. And you assemble a swagger team. Jamal Murray man is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger. Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Wide open look here for Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
Thomas against Murray. Thomas gets the bucket.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here is Martin. Johnson in the corner. Shot from the wing. One shot is good that time.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Hill. Lets it go with a 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Morris kicks to Murray.
I got him.
Now here's Yao. Morris outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Solid team basketball, keeping the ball moving and creating a great shot.
Pass to Mullen. For the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Who's watching here? Martin.
Morris inside. He's guarded by Hill. Morris passes to Johnson. It's stolen by Mullen. Here's Hill. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Richmond.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Richmond leads by just 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Richmond so far. Guys?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor. It really helps your offense.
Black, no good. Richmond leading by 6. On the wing, Mullen. A 3-ball. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Mullen's got 6 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Shot's good by Wilson.
With such imagination and vision, Wilson is the best inside player in the W.
And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got the lead up to 9 now for Richmond.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shots.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
She makes it look so simple when she fires from outside.
And Brian Key wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Mullen with the three, and the three ball is good. Mullen's got 6 points in the quarter.
Taking that short corner shot, and sometimes really struggle with that look.
Cartwright against Bosch. Drives to the hoop. And that one's good. Skinner. There's 1:17 left out here in the second. Bosch kicks to Hill. It's up a three. Morris with the rebound. Hill's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Pass to Skinner. And here is Cartwright. Here's Skinner. Hill pulls it in. Mullen with the ball. As Johnson picking him up. The shot's good from Mullen.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And they're making the most of her looks inside.
Richmond leading by 8. And it's Bosch in the corner. Outside Mullen. Launches it. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Mullen's got 15.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. And that one drops. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Knock it down.
Outside, Mullen. Another three for Richmond.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
And so it's Richmond enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Chris Mullen has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him. They need to start running him off the line.
They've got Mullen. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Dennis Rodman. And there's Hill. And it's Thomas in at the 1. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with.
That's all you.
Richmond leading by 12. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Morris finds Johnson. For three, Murray. Rodman grabs the miss. Murray's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Here's Cousins. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
You got to try to keep Cousins out of the paint. Shoots a high percentage from there. Uses that big body to his advantage.
I mean, what?
It's good from long range. Mullen's got 27 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Sometimes you just make shots, but they certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Murray dishes to Young. Pass to Martin. Murray down low. Thomas is on him. Murray, no good. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Cousins. And another basket from Richmond.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Well, look, don't dare him to launch it from there. He will.
On the wing, Morris. Here's Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got 5 now.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And the basket by Thomas.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Martin with the screen for Johnson. Johnson with the jam.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Thomas hits the bucket.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Mullen with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Mullen's got 33 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And so it's Richmond, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Jamal Murray. Morris is out there with Martin. Then it's Johnson, and it's Yao, the center, locking down the middle.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now here's Murray. Johnson outside. Morris outside. Pass to Murray. Fires from deep. And Jones pulls it down. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Martin. Looking for Yao. He gets it there. Clock at 4. The 3 from Johnson. Rebounded by Richmond.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bosch misses. Porter against Murray. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
An outstanding 3-point shooter. You got to chase McCollum off those corners.
Morris outside. Yao in the post. He's cut off, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul. Team foul.
the first one falls.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Adams, he's checked in for Richmond, and the shot goes in.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Yao with a screen on Lewis. Martin the pass to Yao. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
A three from McCollum. Another three for Richmond.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Pass to Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Porter passes to McCollum. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Chris Mullin.
Thanks. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand, medium light skin tone.